quick. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Hail.
The Roothards.
What's that to do with me? I don't want to have any...
He sends you his regards. And he...
Sakura.
That's what he told me.
Sorry for being a bit hostile-like. Good to hear. Give him my greetings.
Sure.
So, tell me...
I've got to get into...
What, all alone?
Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Lord Roothard told me about a secret. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in... A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, sit somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go
Of course. The last thing I want, and the Roothards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to an...
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind... When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded... There's a well-trodden patch of ground there. So that's where I'll have that horse. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild...
Thanks.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but...
That passage is secret for...
Herregott, I'm to risk my farm, and maybe even my...
You're right. I don't know exactly where it's supposed to be bloody well hidden.
That sounds a Queensland band cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. If you need any equipment, you can take what you want from... And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the...
Yeah.
Hey, now that I think about it, I don't know what you... But you shared a secret with me, so I know it well. And I've done...
Thanks, Hashtal. I'll consider it.
Well, I wish you the...
I'd like to look...
What are you...
I'll have a look. Word about the prop.
Well... That's almost... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see. The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing. So hungry I could eat a horse. Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. I feel quite hungry. Oh, damn it, that's cold. What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way for him to the imperial throne and take the Bohemian...
A horseman, sir!
Anish is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
He took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gates. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the garden and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, Conrad.
Vitek, that card is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the key so I wouldn't have to fuck around with
So,
myself.
who's going to take watch?
Well, how about splitting it?
That might work. But I'd rather talk about... over a pint of ale.
Good idea. And let's bring some dice. Whoever loses will take the night shift with Leipold.
You'd better get some rest then, because I'll wipe the table with you.
Well, we'll see about that.
Hey, you two. Have you seen Lustig and Dietrich? Maybe they went to the village.
Hey?
So,
Who's going to take watch? That might work. But I'd rather talk about it over a pint of
So she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself. Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her take it.
Fine. I'm looking forward to it. Be some fun to be had.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Bloody hell, old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse. My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Of course I have a plan. I got to the fortress through a secret passage. And so far, the garrison has... We're lucky von Burgov left the fort, so I'll take you. We'll get to the fort.
Formidable. So,
Wait.
Well, it's just a...
You can forget. I'm not going...
What the fuck?
Let me
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but...
Fuck shit.
Well...
Fuck your opinion. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passage.
What's gonna fall on us? It's completely safe.
Ever since that tower fell on me in Nabokov, there has to...
What other... Get a hold of yourself. You can do this.
I'd like... It's impossible.
Come on.
No.
Now, enough of this shit. I came for you, and now I'm making the decisions.
And I am still your master, so we'll get out of here some other way. Even...
Are you listening to yourself?
Laissez tomber. Monsieur Chapon told me it makes him feel not good. After all you went through in Nebakov and Trotsky, I understand him. We cannot go this way, and we do not have time for... Did you not say that Van Berghoff...
Yes.
And what about...
I think there's a couple, yeah.
Très bien. That will be enough, but I think we could... Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped. It may not be the best plan, time has...
That's a wonderful... But... We...
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand.
Damn it, Henry. Stop for...
Well, I don't have anything for you.
I certainly hope...
Merde.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a...
And how? Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal...
Agreed.
But you must be up.
True.
Précisément.
Right.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why is that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
Said he once discovered a dozen English spies.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance. You see, les anglais still I have.
Better hope from Burgle.
Eh bien, I will watch the stairs if Monsieur le Chapon so insists.
Red leather ornamented with gold. Just like Rosa said. I have a weapon.
Finally. Thanks, Henry.
I have some...
Très bien, give... Now I will...
forces are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal. Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Oui, monsieur, you were surely brave. And fortune favors the brave.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin-Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous battle of Arezzo.
Did you distinguish yourself in that battle?
Oui. Oui, mon cher Henri. When all seemed lost, I led a heroically desperate attack that ultimately led us to victory. For that, I was knighted. Opportunities for heroism await everywhere. One just has to seize them. What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush would envy.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We should spur the horses on. God knows, we might be hot on our heels. Yeah! Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Yeah!
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now...
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff was behaving oddly right from the start. But we had no idea what was behind it. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's an interesting fella. Handy with a weapon, but also pretty tricky. It's best to keep a fella like that on your side.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabosh. Why Rabosh? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Now, if we had one of our people, we'd get Sigismund...
My very words. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to and try to worm your...
What?
You've got the dirt on Vavak. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or...
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much...
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll...
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who?
Vaclin Brabant.
He was a captive of Lord von Berghoff's, like me.
In that case, he'll be a welcome...
You don't know what you're promising, Baron.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the...
Adieu et bonne chance!
And to you. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town.
Good day.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Hey! Your horse didn't trample.
Whoa, whoa.